was just recording for almost an hour, and I wasn't even recording. I had ranted about beta fish. I had talked about Featherstorm and mates and her sister, and I wasn't even recording, which is very annoying. So I got through like 3 or 4 days with saves. I can't go back because I had been saving. And I think my problem was I accidentally pressed this button here when I had selected my window. Start pause instead of start record. So the entire time I was not recording. I'm not going to go through that beta rant again, because I was literally ranting for 30 minutes about how I hate seeing betas being kept in tiny containers, with owners that think that betas cannot be kept in tanks that are heated. That's basically what I talked about right there. I also mentioned that I had moved Sunflower's kits and Stonepaw out of the nursery into various parts of the clan. Went to a gathering, did some hunting while I was ranting. Didn't get much done. But we're into Greenleaf. So all my spring stuff in the beginning of Greenleaf did not record, which is very annoying. Where I was right now, and I'll go and reenact it. But first, we'll talk to Tangle. Tangle asked to be mates. And during the part that wasn't recorded, I explained that Featherstorm isn't really interested in having a mate at the moment, and she's always felt different. She doesn't look like any of her siblings. She doesn't look like her parents at all. Just color-wise, she's white with black spots, black patches, and none of her family members, not even her grandparents or great-grandparents, or anything like that, had these white patches. She's different. And the fact that Tangle is blind just shows that he's interested in her personality more than her looks. And he doesn't care about what she looks like because he can't see what she looks like. He has no idea what she looks like, other than what she has told him. He wants to be her mate because of her personality. And Featherstorm, though she's courageous, confident, brash, and a very powerful warrior, she thinks badly on herself on the inside because of her looks. And having a cat that is blind and cannot see her, say that he wants to be mates with her, bothers her a little bit. She feels like she's not good enough. She feels like she's not mate material because of her looks. It's kind of similar to Tawny Pelt from the actual series. Because she never thought she'd ever get a mate. Only because of who her father was, but still. Yeah. We did end up declining it. Because, Featherstorm is A, not ready for a mate. And B, even though there is a cat that wants to be her mate, all her siblings, his kids, are now apprentices now. All her siblings found their mates relatively easy. Just after, or just before the great battle before Shadow Clan and Moon Clan. But none of the Taunts were interested in her. And she didn't understand why. And she also doesn't want to be mates with Tangle because he is a tribe cat. He is not part of her clan, and she'd be breaking the warrior code. Because he's not actually going to stay here, he's going to return to his tribe once I figure out how. But then, after I explained that, I took Moonwish, and her daughter, Dovepaw, out hunting. Because of Moonwish's secret, Moonwish requested to Berry Star that Dovepaw be her apprentice, even though normally kin does not mentor kin. Good job, Dovepaw. Except I think Fireheart, Star, and Cloudpaw was an exception. But yeah. And during this, while they're hunting, Moonwish just makes small conversation, and Dovepaw doesn't know any of this either. Good job, Moonwish. Dovepaw was never told because she is still a very young apprentice. And while they're hunting, Moonwish kind of brings up the conversation with Dovepaw, and that there's something that she wants to tell her, and that Featherstorm is the only one she can currently trust with the secret. And as Dovepaw runs off to go hunt and catch a thrush, Moonwish spills the beans and tells her that Dovepaw is not Copper Flames, that Dovepaw is actually Jagged Tooth, former Shadow Clan deputy's kid. And that kind of makes Featherstorm freak out a little bit. They kind of like hiss and claw at and yell at Moonwish because it's against the warrior code. For one thing, and that she kept it a secret, and things like that. And it's wrong. So she kind of takes Dovepaw and Moonwish back, sends them back after clawing and spitting at them very angrily. Takes her prey to the fresh kill pile. And of course offers one the tangle. And then just kind of, well, it's late now. This would have been early in the morning. So she can't really wander off at the moment. She'll wander off tomorrow. But she just kind of heads off to go think. Just have her hang out in her nest. Just to think. Think about what her sister told her, and think about the warrior code, and what she should do. Should she tell Berry Star? Should she break the news to the clan? Shadow Clan and Moon Clan are enemies. So, shouldn't she tell them? Tell them that Dovepaw is a half-clan and cat? That her sister fell in love with a Shadow Clan warrior? So, is that what she should do? But Moonwish is also her sister. She and Dovepaw are her kin. What would that make her if she told everyone? Surely, Berry Star would exile her sister and her kid, and they would be out on their own. It's green leaves, so it's not cold, but they would still be out on their own, trying to defend themselves. And that's her dilemma. Featherstorm doesn't really know what to do. Oh, hello. Besides, beat up the cats. And Dustpaw just got hit by a monster. That's fine. But she just kind of accidentally runs in the Shadow Clan territory. It's not. Actually, go away. Anyway, she kinda just wanders off in the Shadow Clan territory on her own, accidentally. Thinking about her sister, Dovepaw. What should she do? Should she keep the secret? Should she spill the beans? What should she think? Should she be angry with them? She's just kind of on her own. Just kind of she's on her own. She doesn't know who to trust. And there we go. She ended up running in the Shadow Clan territory. She doesn't know what to do. Jagged Tooth is obviously dead. Featherstorm killed him. But now she thinks about it, Featherstorm just killed his own daughter's maid, and his granddaughter's father. Would he feel bad? Would he be completely fine with it? Those are the questions that are going through Featherstorm's head. But as she's wandering, she comes across a shiny thing. Something that is very rare. Something very... You just ruined the moment! Anyway, she comes across that shiny thing. Something that's very rare. And hard to find. And she realizes something. She realized something that she just kind of thought about when he rejected Tangle. And when her sister told her the news. That Dovepaw, her only daughter, she did lose the other kids. And she actually had a group of 3 kids. And the other two had died long before they opened their eyes. They were born dead, stillborn. And Dovepaw was the only survivor. Which is kind of turning into a Yellow Fang thing. Now that I'm realizing it. Kind of like the Yellow Fang, because Wish Kit and Hope Kit both died, and Broken Kit was the only one alive. But they weren't half-clan. They were just a forbidden relationship between a medicine cat and a leader. But finding that shiny thing on the side of the road on the way back, after thinking that it would be best to tell Featherstorm, that kind of changes Featherstorm's mind. This shiny thing. And she decides to take Moonwish out. Asks her to come with her. Excuse me. And they kind of go for a walk around Clan/Moon Clan territory. And they just kind of take small talk. Discuss what they've been thinking. Moonwish kind of tells her that she really liked Jacket-Tooth. Copperflame really liked her, but she didn't like him in return. That Jacket-Tooth was the one for her, even though he was a Shadow Clan warrior. A very scarred Shadow Clan warrior. And they met one day at a gathering. And then, after that, she would sneak into Shadow Clan territory. To see him, go to the carrion place, or go amongst the trees, where he would catch bats, and frogs, and other things for her. And they fell in love. And during this conversation, Featherstorm realizes that because of thinking about the shiny thing that she found, and Moonwish and Dovepaw, that she shouldn't be angry with Moonwish, that it was just love. And Moonwish loved Jacket-Tooth, despite what he looked like, despite his personality, despite where he came from, despite the fact that he was a Shadow Clan warrior, and that she had a half-clan kit with him. And that made her think of Tangle, because Tangle is from the tribes. And she's been taking care of him since she found him, who had fallen into a river on the way back from that battle, and that Tangle has been nothing but nice to her, complimenting her, thanking her. Even though he is blind, he fell in love with her for her personality, and she's probably now realizing that personality is better than looks. That just because she, although a pretty she-cat, doesn't look much like her siblings at all. that looks doesn't really matter. And that seeing Moonwish fall in love with a Shadow Clan cat kind of made her think maybe she should take Tangle on as a mate. He is a very kind Tom, and he has been there for her. Sis. Oh, dead thrush. That's fine. But he has been there for her for a long time. She has talked to him about everything. He was like one of her best friends, alongside Sunflower. She told him things that she couldn't tell Sunflower. And although earlier in the day she rejected him, she's thinking about asking him to forgive her, and that she would like to be his mate. So, in the morning, she'll go and see him and ask if he would be her mate. Okay, as he does love her, no matter what she looks like, no matter what her personality is, no matter who she is. She could be the strongest warrior of all of Moon Clan, but he loves her for her personality, and that should have mattered to her when he was asked. So she's going to take this shiny thing and give it to her to Tangle, and accept it. I love you, Featherstorm. I love you too, Tangle. Featherstorm isn't quite sure of herself at the moment. She's not really sure if this was the right choice. But that shiny thing, as well as Moonwish, telling her why she loves him. Why she loved him. And how important W.U.T is to him, is to her. Kinda pushed her along to accept this tribe cat as her mate. And those are the kind of stories that I like. But we should go see Owlpaw here and give him his warrior name. I did say closer to the end of Greenleaf before this recording before I noticed that I actually wasn't recording. We're going to call him Owlfrost. So now he is a full-grown warrior. All of Featherstorm's kids are warriors now. And I think at the beginning of Leaf Fall, I'll make Rose Kit and Goose Kit apprentices. And since this cut off as well, Rose Kit and Goose Kit are siblings. Rose Kit is going to be Honeyfern's apprentice. Goose Kit is going to have a mentor and be a warrior. And they are the children of Foxtail and Magpie. Goose Kit is gray, and Rose Kit is kind of like her mother but lighter. There is no gray on either one of her parents. Either one of Goose Kit's parents, so he is much different. And it's kind of a shout out to Goosefeather, because Goosefeather is a very interesting character. I need to read Blue Star's Prophecy, but I know a little bit about Goosefeather, and I really like him. And he'll probably be one of my favorite characters, besides Halloween. But we've also got this cat over here who doesn't have a name. He appeared this morning, a couple nights ago. And I mentioned, and before I realized that the recording didn't, that now that we've got a big clan of our own, we really don't need to accept new folks in the clan, or loners, and stuff like that. And any new cat that appears can be a kit. But I want you guys to decide. This is a gray striped cat A lot like Darkflower and Pebblepaw and Stonepaw up there. Who is this kid's parents? Is he Lilygaze? Is he or she another one of Lilygaze's kids? Because Lilygaze is gray, and he's a tabby like Twisted Shadow. Or is he the kid? Is he the kid of some other cat in the clan? Does some other cat in the clan have a kid? It's you guys' vote on this one. Is cat the kid of someone who's already a couple, or is this going to be a new couple? It's you guys' decision. Let's get this mouse. Okay. Well, I should show that rectangle. Go. And then we'll take a patrol out. Oh, one pill. Hope has a frog. And we'll go get a drink and then we'll go out on a patrol. I'm gonna take the newly named Owlfrost, Firewing, and Snailshell. And we'll go out on a patrol. I just kind of want. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. Oh, we accidentally killed 2 cats, but at least we're all right. Just kind of stand around here and get them healed up. Gotta level up my healing power, my healing ability, when we get the XP to do so. And let's continue. We actually might have enough now. I don't remember. I'll have to go check. Oh, let's not. Let's go this way. Since we're not playing as a, we don't have enough. Almost. But since we're not playing as... Okay. I was missing someone. Since we're not playing as a leader, Featherstorm will only be taking out her apprentice unless the mentor of that apprentice is with them. Or another cat. So if she were to take out Dovepaw, then Moonwish would have to come with. Or another warrior that has an apprentice. Because they are not her apprentice. If she were the leader, like if I was still playing as Berry Star, then I would be able to do the testing thing like before. So this will be more like the traditional warriors, where normally it's only the mentors that take out their apprentices. Alright. The mouse is still up there that I can't get. Let's check the tangle. Let's gift. Aw, squirrel, thank you. I'll sit over here and I'll eat it later when I'm hungry. And let's... Speaking of apprentices, let's take Dawnpaw and Dawnpaw Donpa is Branch Heart and Frogleaf's kit. And let's say Copper Flame is her mentor. And we'll take them out. Do a little hunting. And I do know that I keep killing cats, and that's bad. But when they've got apprentices out like this, it's really difficult for them to stay alive. Doug! So if something there like the veteran, that's really hard to defeat, appears, I'm gonna try everything I can to get rid of them before I lose an apprentice. If it's a regular cat, then I won't do that as often. So I use my regular skills. Good job, Donpa. Speaking of, and he ran off. Okay, I thought Copper Flame him died. Well, let's not. Let's not. Okay, let's take these two back. Because we keep getting attacked, and they're dying. So we'll take them the... Come on, over here. Take them the honey burn. Just heal them a little bit. And Branch Heart is probably having a fit. Because this kit he named after his dead sister that died as an apprentice. He does not want to lose his daughter. He doesn't. Even though Tadpole Paw, Donpa, and Chestnut Paw, all his kids, he's super concerned about little Donpa. Simply because she reminds him of his sister. Okay. Let's go out on solo hunting. And kind of like raid the carrion place. And then we'll go and see if we have enough XP to upgrade my... Oh, hello. Come here, you go. To upgrade my, my healing ability. There, now let's go see if we can upgrade my healing ability. I only need a couple more points. Oh, hello! And let you guys duke it out. I hang out over here. As a Windclan warrior gets scared off. There we go. Let's kind of sneak down because we're low on health. Oh no. It's not. Okay. Okay. I'll upgrade that. And we don't have enough anything else. I mean, it looks like I did max out my basic attack. So my claws are 100% lethal. Which is good. I'm getting tired. Let's grab a drink and we'll eat that squirrel that Tangle gave us. And I think I'm gonna grab this one piece of moss and give that to him. Yeah. Suits of closets not really ready for bed yet. Almost, but we're kinda low on health. So it wouldn't really be wise to go out. Guess we'll kind of hang around here. I'll go save. Okay, we just need to wait a little longer. There you go. And we'll save again. And I think that's going to be the end of oh, wait. Let's get this mouse from Pebblepaw. There. Now it'll be the end of today's episode. Yeah, today's I can't talk. It's gonna be the end of today's episode, and I'll see you guys later. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more.